I have to say, on behalf of those that have submitted questions in advance and today, there are still questions that you haven't had a chance to address, including concerns for council managing and changing senior staffing at administration, more questions on finance, concerns of conflict of interest, housing, lands, and much, much more. But we haven't had an opportunity to do everything that everybody wants, and I thank you for your patience. With that, we're going to have 1.5 minutes of closing comments, beginning with Doris.
It's easy as an elected official to get caught up in the governance and the day-to-day things that need to get done. As leaders, we have to be continuously mindful of the people we serve and their needs. They must be brought along in the process, and it's something I hope that this council has demonstrated. And yet it saddens me to know that the impacts of residential school and things like that continue to be present in the community. And it's hard for people to recover from that. While I have been busy building a government, I have always looked for ways to make things easier for them. During this campaign, a lot of accusations, rumors, and falsehoods have surfaced. If you are going to be a leader, you need to rise above that and not take aim at the very citizens you might be serving. Over the last couple of years, the youth have been working on a lateral violence project to help us understand that there is a better way of communicating with one another. It's understandable, given the things our people have gone through, that there is still anger and frustration in the community. But we have to learn not to take it out on one another. Let's follow the example of our youth. I've always tried to maintain an open door policy. Many of you have phoned me, texted me, you name it.
Thank you, Doris.
And I will continue to do so if given another term. Thank you.
Bucks March.
I would like to thank everybody for coming here today. I'm hoping I could have earned your support in this election coming up. I want to make a positive change for all KDFN people, not just the citizens, people that live in our community. I'd like to honor our elders, and I want to improve recreation for young and old. I would like to see our citizens become healthier in supporting Jackson Lake Treatment Center. And I'd like to be your voice for First Nation of Kwalndun. Thank you.
Thank you, Buck. Ray Webb.
Yes, thank you. Wow, I've got so much to say, but little time to say it, so I'll just try to make this brief. I can tell you what my campaign is not about. It's not about certain families or certain groups benefiting from all this. It's not about one individual get to sit on 5 boards. It's not about nepotism. It's not about favoritism. This is an open book policy here. Everybody should be treated equal, and everybody will be treated equal if I'm elected in. Yeah, and it won't be definitely, I will not have a personal assistant writing my stuff up for me. It'll come straight from my heart. We don't need that. We elected elected officials, chief and council. It does not say anywhere in our final agreement or the Constitution that we are allowed to hire a personal assistant to assist us. We've got executive directors, we've got a personal EA already in the band office, but yet we keep creating these executive roles for certain people though. There's policies in place. We need to use them and utilize it. Post the jobs. Smile all you want, because you know what? They know who you're talking about. Everybody sees what's going on in this community. And it's about time somebody stands up and say, enough is enough. Let's all be fair to one another. Let's make it fair. Stuff is being signed behind closed doors we still don't even have the answers for. LNG, who would want to sign for liquid natural gas?
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. Jason Charlie.
Just want to say thank you. It's an honor to be sitting up here. I think, I've come a long way. I think 8.5 years ago, I, made that decision to reinvent myself and, really look at where I was going, and I'm very happy that I did make that decision. I would focus on a lot on education and training and the healing of our people. I think that is what we need. We have to strengthen and really build that relationship with the community, with everyone. And for me, I started that out, so I started that with myself, and I continue to do that, and work on it, with myself, with my family, with the community at large, and I continue to make that happen, and spread that my voice out to the people, and integrate it with all of yours, and make us stronger, and build from that. So I just want to say thank you and good luck to everyone.
Thank you, Jason. Charlie.
First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to sit before you and talk with you. My 6 years in leadership has been one of the best learning curves in my life, because I truly feel that I have learned lots in leadership. I found that in the past 6 years, we are missing something. We are missing by empowering our people, because to me, that's what self-governing is. I have worked in post-secondary for 7 years, and in those 7 years, I've seen our people come out of the closets and start educating themselves. To me, how come we're not looking at our own citizens? We have social workers, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have massage therapists. Like, how come we're not looking at our people for employment, running our government? To me, that's what we need to do. We need to start empowering our nation. That's how I feel, and that's how I've been feeling since day one. This is why I first went into leadership, because I seen the power of our people and the knowledge we have within our government. Thank you.
I would like to invite Billy Giroux up to the podium for closing prayer.
Oh, well, I have an earful and a head full and a heart full. Grandfather, Creator, I ask that you bless each and every one that's here. And to bless the cook or whoever did all the work with the food. Bless our children that are home. And we know that you kept them safe, so that nobody's running out the door looking for them. Thank you for that, Creator. I ask that you bless each and every one of them, take them home safely, and that you give each and every one of them a good night's sleep. These things I say with all of my relations.